Oh, it's in the car. Damn it. Okay. Nicole, hey, hello. April, hello. Yeah, my thing was, it was about dead by the time I pulled in. I was like, it had 15%. And then by the time I got home, it was like, it was just, oh. So it's dead as a door now. I don't know if anybody else will come in here. I have no idea what you guys were talking about. Those are making me hungry. I'm sorry. I need to grab a napkin. I got a cheeseburger and fries left. My oh my. All right, I don't want to be rude, but I'm about ready to blow my nose. So alrighty. Yeah, I don't think anybody's coming back. I don't think. That pisses me off about that. I mean, my phone held like no charge whatsoever. I mean, come on. Mm-mm-mm. That really ticks me off. So, anywho, Nicole, April, how are you guys doing tonight? We'll give it a few minutes and see if anybody else shows up. Great tired. I was in Bam's live earlier. Poor thing. Yeah, I didn't even know she went live. I'm like, damn. I didn't get a notification, nothing. Then I was busy too, so Nicole A's doing good. Yeah, that guy's really gotten under her skin and it's really ticked her off. And apparently, that guy's gotten underneath a lot of people's skin. And it wouldn't be so bad if he at least would give credit where credit is due, you know? Yeah, all the crap going on, and she received death threats. Yeah. You know, and it's all from, death threats is all from him. It's my skin too, exactly, and stop the lies, exactly. That's all it is. Sensationalizing, lying. You know, this is why I don't pay much attention to YouTube much anymore. Sarah, welcome back. I mean, that's all you had to do was give credit where credit was due. That's all you had to do. But apparently, this guy doesn't play fair, and it happens to all of us. It really does happen to all of us, you know. But at least give credit where credit is due. Yep, she doesn't need it. That's right. Nobody needs this, really. Now, I've not had it so bad where I got death threats, thank God. You know. But I never really bothered a whole lot of people, though. Right? It's like, leave the case alone. Exactly. I mean, oh my God. Talk about beating a dead fish against a rock. You know? Exactly. No one deserves it. It's a shame that it's a shame that we all things are always said that gets under our skin. Lord knows it gets under mine. And there have been times I went off. There have been times. But I've never threatened to kill someone. I've never wished death on anyone. I've never wished a terminal disease on anyone. I never sent anyone to argue my battles for me. I mean, I say what I have to say and then I move on. I don't usually go after stuff on YouTube, but I truly support her. And that case hit me so hard. I give credit to you guys with channels I couldn't do it. I tried. I'll be honest with you. I tried a long time ago when the Watts first hit. I was told to do it, and I just couldn't feel it. And I tried to get into it, and I couldn't. I think it's because of the kids. I don't know. I was saddened, deeply saddened by it, and the thought of those children. It's just too much. So I couldn't get into it. And kudos to anybody that could, but at least tell the freaking truth and stop dragging it out. It's over. Why try to solve a case that's already been solved? There's nothing to solve. Everything's already been done for it. But it really is sad that YouTube has become, people might say it's a place for hate. It's also a place for caring and friendship and stuff like that. But I'll be honest with you, some of the things that people say on here that just amazes me that they can say, like, I hope you die. Believe it or not, I've been hearing that in public. I'm like, are you freaking serious? Is this what our world has come to? Is this really what our world has come to? Everybody's so quick-tempered to hate and disbelieve, and I've never seen anything like it. Snickerdoodle, hello. I know, I've seen a lot, but stay quiet. Yeah, but I mean, just in everyday life, I've been seeing it, and I've been hearing it. Degeneration! Hi, I just got here. What did I miss? Who was threatened? Oh, you missed it. I took everybody on a ride. Um, a friend of ours was threatened because she went after a guy who won't let the Watts case go away. Just it's already solved. It's already been done. And this guy's been capitalizing on everyone else's work, taking credit for himself. And he's sending death threats now. And so, you know, so I was in the car driving around, and then my battery went dead. So I came in here. So I don't think a lot of people know I am back on back on the air. Two of his subs came after me on my YouTube Messenger. Jeez. Nicole, hey, for sure. Too old for drama. I have enough with my family. Degeneration, I saw your video. That guy, I saw that before, and I was like, even when I saw it the first time, I was like, dude, you drove blocks down the road to make sure somebody can get video of you being so-called mistreated when you were running from the cops. His theme song is "Why is everybody always picking on me?" Oh, jeezy cow. The new one, the one, unless you did one within the past few hours. It said it was new. Let me go look. Dun 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 dun. I can't go through and do things normal like everyone else. Why? Why? Okay. Yeah, 7 hours ago. It says sovereign citizen gets owned by police. Uh, Nicole says I'm staying out of it. Yeah. Oh my god, you're making me laugh with the song. Les, I am happy you're feeling better, though. I know you were struggling for a bit. Yes. Yeah, I am feeling better. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm getting around more and stuff. So that's awesome. Yeah, it sounds like the most recent one. Yeah. It's funny when they insist they aren't resisting while they resist. Oh, I know. And trying to get his butt in the back of the car. I mean, really. That's why I'm here, drama free, and I like Liz also. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Yeah, I'm sorry all my viewers left after my phone died. That's a shame. Yeah, I get the notices when you get one up there. Degenerate. Degenerate. Yeah, I'm doing a I'm doing a soft sit video, but it's going to be in pieces. I'm doing a complete history of from the very beginning up to now. So it's going to be a series, and I've been doing the premiere now so people can watch and chat. Yeah, how does that work? Just hit the premiere thing and you can be in there too and everything like that? Is that how that works? But it is sad, you guys, that that's why I say, okay, well, that's the way to do it. I think I'll be doing that. It is a sad state of affairs. That's why I just do my own thing on here. I um I don't even know what's going in on YouTube. Really, I watch what I want to watch, and then I go from there. I don't get in. I'm not. I don't even know what's going on in the so-called like um YouTube community or nothing. I really had like 25 people watching it while it premiered. Awesome. One of these days you'll have 100, 200. I watched a guy earlier today, SGV News Now. He's a First Amendment auditor. I'm still blown away that people like my videos so much. Don't be. I like them. I like them. I like your entrances. I still like the entrances to your videos. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Effing degenerate. It's ma'am. Same here. I stayed out of a lot of stuff. You and Bam, a few others are drama free and good people. That's what I like. Milky Way, hello. You missed it. I took everybody on a ride. Then my phone died. That is a doornail now. I'll call them First Amendment antagonizers. Some of them are. Some of them I'm like, you look for a fight. You know, there's no, to me, there's nothing I'm going to do that. Because especially in my town, just show people in my town, they don't care. You know, not to mention I live in a really small town. See, Les, we enjoyed the night drive, Les. Well, thank you. Les, did you hear Simply Coastal got swatted? No! Stragglers are coming in finally. Yeah, I like it here because you don't have to deal with childish drama. No, I don't like dealing with childish drama. No, I did not hear. See, this is what I'm talking about. Swatted? Come on now. See, this is why you guys need to hang around like me and Degeneration Nation because we just do our thing. We just do our thing. But I was watching SGV news earlier, and he came across the cops who pulled some guy over, and he was videotaping. And I have to admit, the cop deserved what he got because it does catch crooked cops. Most of them do. The First Amendment auditors who actually keep cool heads and can't stand them. I can't say I can't stand them. I just think that a lot of them they look for fights, and I'm not that way. I have no problems giving out my first name. I have no problems telling them what I'm there for. I have none. So, you know, I love that you're drama free and local to me and a good person. Well, thank you, Melissa. We need to get together. That's why I was saying Degeneration Nation. Well, you guys, I don't know if you know, well, you may know, I've been doing the sovereign citizen stuff, and he does some of that too. Well, he does sovereign citizen plus a few other things. And he's like I am. We just do our thing, and that's it. We don't mess with nobody. Yeah, I like to keep my head cool. Of course, that's just the type of person I am. I keep a cool head and things like that. If you would have went to 21st Street Walmart, I was going to get dressed and meet you there. Why didn't you say something? I could have went to the 21st, but then again, my phone was getting ready to die. Of course, I didn't know it till I went to the other Walmart. But yeah, some of those auditors, they really do look for a fight. Me, um, I have no problem staying where I'm supposed to stay. I don't push the envelope. That's just not me. I mean, if somebody came up to me and confronted me and was rude and stuff, trust me, I can hold my own. But I don't look for it. I'm just, if they say you can't film here, hey, that's fine. I'm out. You know. Duber had him on our panel talking about it twice last night himself. His partner, mother, and his two small children were woken with 4 to 6 people, SWAT team banging at the door. Jeez. Melissa, I did say go to 21st Street, but I think you had a hard time reading everybody. Yeah, because for some reason it doesn't stay on there. It'll come up and then it disappears. So I don't know how to get it to stay. So I'm going to be doing some First Amendment auditing, but more importantly, I'm going to be doing disability access. Um, Americans with Disabilities Act and stuff like that. Um, um, the parking situation and stuff like that. Um, so we're going to see. We're going to see. I'm going to be cruising the parking lots. If you don't have a placard or if you don't have a license plate, now come to find out that the police can't. In order for, I can take the car and the license plate number and everything, but the police have. I found out they have to be there when the person gets back into the car in order for something to be done. But what I can do is sit there and ask them why. Now that I'll be confrontational with. There ain't nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. They'll probably chew my ass out and everything else, but there's nothing they can do. So, but like First Amendment auditing, I have no problems. I think Disability Act could be improved worldwide. Well, yeah, but I can only, it could be worldwide, but I can only think the United States. Also, I can only think of my own little world. I'm not that big to actually make a change anywhere. But in my small town, I could embarrass some people. I really could. So I'm hoping to go out tomorrow early evening, late afternoon, and go cruise the parking lots and stuff. I got both the batteries charged in my video camera. Before my dad passed, he had a handicap placard and was on oxygen. We used to always see people parking without it, and it infuriated me. It blows my mind. Same here. I think all places need the carts to drive. Also, some stores don't. Well, that's because it's a courtesy. It truly is. Like, I have my own scooter chair, believe it or not, but it needs fixed. But I have my own scooter chair. I just can't. It just can't shop with it. But I can, um, pick up 1 or 2 items. What they need to improve is making the rules about service dogs more clear. And I don't understand that because in the Americans with Disabilities Act, that is abundantly clear. Abundantly clear. And I don't know why people won't read it. I read that, and they just like drive that sucker home. They really do. And I don't see how shop owners cannot understand that there is a reason for a service dog. You don't have to be blind. You know, what are they going to do? Tell a blind man with a service dog you can't be in here? Really? That's discrimination. It truly is. Let's change the world. I accept nothing less. Oh my god. But just like there are animals, and golden retrievers are excellent for this, who have service dogs. The person may look normal and fine, but there are service dogs to let a person know if they're getting ready to go into an epileptic seizure, or if they're getting ready to have a heart attack or a stroke, you know, so people can take some kind of medicine and get some kind of help, you know. Unfortunately, what they need to do is have a registry of some type of service dogs, and have a specific, I know you can get that bandana that they wear, you know, but people left and right can sell them, you know, so they need to put a stop to that and get them something new to wear. Isn't it amazing how the dogs can do that? Yeah, it is. It really is. Some people insist they need papers. Others insist that they must wear a vest. My knowledge of it is that a shop can ask if that's a service dog, and if the person says yes, you can't ask no for further proof. Exactly. They're not allowed to ask what the well, there is no really, I don't know if there's any papers or not. But they're not allowed to ask what the disability is or nothing. It's none of their business. But there's a lot of people who really, really do need them, who can't. Starbucks is a great one for kicking out anybody with a service dog. Starbucks is a great one for kicking you out. They don't give a shit. That's why I love dogs so much. Try to imagine a cat doing that. I can see a cat now doing that. You're about to get sick and just go off. But yeah, there's it surprises me with Starbucks. But yeah, they're a big one. They don't give a crud. Wonder why any business owner care if their customers have service dogs. Crazy. Well, there are a lot of people who are allergic to dogs. There are people who are scared to death of dogs. Um, and people's also got to understand that if a person has a service dog, you can't just go up and pet it. Don't let your kids go up and pet it. Back, just put my Mississippi pot roast in the Instant Pot and cornbread in the oven. You go, Alicia. April says, right, cats are like, make sure I have food and litter before you die. Uh, dog spelled backwards. Yes. People gotta realize that if you have a service dog, anybody can't just go up and pet service dogs. They're working. They listen only to their master, and that they are working. That's true. Allergies and stuff, yeah. True. Gotta leave the dog alone unless the person says it's okay. Exactly. And usually if they're out on the town, they're working. And if they don't have to wear a vest, but a shop owner or employee can ask them to leave if the dog becomes disruptive, like growling or barking at people if they pee or poop. Yeah. But most service dogs won't unless they're given a reason to growl and stuff like that. They have to be given a reason. Dead serious. They don't do that. So um the cub taking Sammy into Walmart and saying he was her service dog is stupid. He's half blind and deaf. What the heck? Oh. Yeah. I know a few people that really do need them. April and Alicia, I thought I was missing out on something new. Not like I'm an expert or anything, but the service dogs I've seen are calm, stays with that person, causes no troubles. Exactly. That's what they're trained to do. And when a person gets a service dog, they are trained with that dog before the dog is released to them. They have to get to know their master. And that's the only person that they should listen to. And that is the only person they're there for. And they have to work together. It isn't like, oh, here's a service dog. No, they work together for weeks before they get that dog. And then that's all there is to it. It's not, oh, this dog, it's my service dog. So they work together. They really do. And then there's emotional support dogs. Les, do you not sit back at the end of the day and have a huge belly laugh about people? No. I actually get upset. I won't say upset as in pissed off. I am literally upset about how people are. I don't understand it. We all got tempers. We all have our own ideas and stuff like that. But like, especially on YouTube, just turn it off. There's no reason for anyone to keep going after and going after and going after for 6 months, a year. Because I promise you, 5 years from now, either A, the channel won't be there, or B, you won't be there. And 5 years from now, I'm still going to be here, and I'm going to forget who you are. And that's all there is to it. But then again, I'm not that type of person in real life to just go after. I mean, I'm not confrontational like that. I'm always courteous and respectful until you give me a reason not to be. Oh, you're too good for YouTube. I love you care so much about people. I don't know if I'm too good for YouTube. Look, I'm not going to lie. I've done some drama stuff myself. I mean, I've went after people. Usually after they've come after me for no reason. I will leave you alone. I will literally leave you alone. Which some say is a good thing and a bad thing, because I've left people alone who has dogged me left and right, made me out to be a monster, and I'm not. I never was. I won't say anything behind your back that I can't say to your face or admit to. I always admit to what I say. People act like I don't. I'm like, I admit to what I say. I know I was on a live stream with someone, and she brought up a couple people that had shit against me, acting like I was going to deny everything, and I'm like, no, I said it. I was just sitting there like this. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, and so I mean, made me out to be a monster, and I'm like, whatever. I mean, read our DMs, which I didn't care. I'm not a DM reader. I won't drop a DM. And but they read our DMs, and I was like, okay. And I was like, and I flat out told you. I'm not telling you anything different than I'm telling you then or now. It's the same thing. I'm like that too, pretty laid back, no drama. But when you do something bad to me, I have a temper. Got to stand up for yourself. Um, Sounds like it's the only way to fly. Yeah, look, if I've said something, I'll admit it. If I haven't, I won't. I'll fight tooth and nail. I won't. But I mean, I have before, but it's not very often. I've always been known as somebody who just goes with the flow. I've always been known as somebody like that, even on here. You know. And what's funny is, I know a couple people act like I'm this monster behind the scenes, and I'm like, I'm no different behind the scenes as I am right here. You just don't like the fact that I called you on your bullcrap. Other than that, I'm still the same. You know? So, but either way, I'm too old. I'm way too old. I don't care. There's things I just want to do that doesn't involve any of that crap. And the things I want to do doesn't call for any of that crap. Let's just lay back and chill, puff, puff, pass. Don't we all wish? I don't do that anymore. I did that for a while. And then my heart attack started. So I was like, well, I'm not going to do that no more. Although maybe I should. Maybe I should. I'm going to lie. I hear you on that. I agree. I'm too old for crazy stuff. Yeah. I like who I like. I gotta, believe it or not, I really do have a twisted sense of humor. I have a juicy sense of humor. People don't believe it, but I really, really do. But I really got to watch it. I really do. I really got to watch it on here. I don't want YouTube to smack me. They already smacked me enough. I don't need no more spankings. Half my shit is demonetized anyway. So, I don't need the other half. Have a boring life, but it's drama free and I'm happy. Same here. That's why people who say, Les, just turn your camera on. Let's see what you do every day. Well, you're going to see me snore. I sleep a lot. I do. I don't have an exciting life. I really, really don't. But I'm also the type that I can have fun at a book reading contest. I really am. I mean, there was one time, I remember I was about 21. 20? I was either 20 or 21. I think I was 21 at this time. And I was going to school down in Charleston, West Virginia. Well, I went to Marshall and then I went to Charleston. I lived in Charleston, I should say. And just took the bus to Marshall. Well, anyway, they used to have what is called a regatta down there. Concerts all week, free cigarettes, beer, you name it. You can actually get cups of beer, drink, and blah, blah, blah. And even though I'm a liquor drinker, I never really drank a lot of beer, but let's put it this way. I was a big sister to this one girl. Her name was Ramona. And you need to do children's audiobooks. I would listen. It's interesting you said that. I'm going to come back to that because I am going to be doing something. Well, anyway, I was a big sister to this new student, Ramona. She was a tiny little thing. Good God, I think she was like 5 foot and weighed 3 pounds. I mean, she was tiny. Just within herself and stuff like that. And the residential advisor said, "Will you please just take her and hang out with her and stuff like that?" And I said, "All right." So I said, "Come on, Ramona, we're going to the concert." She said, "What concert?" And I said, "I don't know. We're just going. We're going to the regatta." So we went, and wouldn't you know, I went down there, and there was these two girls. I can see them plain as day. Me and Ramona get waiting for the opening act to start, and I think that night was Charlie Daniels. Yeah, it was. It was Charlie Daniels that night, and I forget who opened for him. And well, anyway, we're sitting there, we're standing there getting ready, and everybody's going hooting and hollering. And these girls come over and they said, "How you doing?" I said, "Good. How you doing?" We got to talking, and we were talking about the concerts we've been to. And I said, "God, I haven't been to a concert since Aerosmith and Guns N' Roses one." And they're like, "What?" And they said, "Where?" And I said, "Up in Ohio." They said, "Oh my God, we went to one in Ohio. Where'd you go?" And I said, "Well, it used to be called um, Legend Valley, but they changed it to Buckeye Lake Music Center." "Oh my God, we were at that one." I was like, "Are you serious?" Because they only came once. I was like, "Are you serious?" And they said, "Yeah." They said, "Hell, you want a beer?" And I went, "Hell yeah." And they were buying us beers left and right. And I came home. We came back, and Miss Jean looked at me. Little Ramona's drunk. I'm half lit, you know. And she said, "Les, I told you, take her out, show her, show her a good time, this and that." And I said, "Well, we did. We went to the regatta. I got us packs of cigarettes because they were giving them free. You just had to show your ID. You got a free pack a day." I was like, perfect for me. And I said, "We just happened to run into people, and there you go." She's like, "Les, she's 19. All righty then. She's initiated." And I used to do shit like that all the time. It sounds like you guys had fun. I did. And I like, of course, you gotta love Charlie Daniels when he sings the songs, and then Legend of Sleepy Hollow, and then he left the stage. I was like, I can't believe he didn't do Devil Went Down to Georgia. And out he comes with his gold fiddle and just starts smacking into Devil Went Down to Georgia. Kit Kat, hello. I'm serious. Devil Went Down to Georgia. He was willing to make a deal or looking for a soul to steal or something like that. He was in a bind because he was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. He came across his boys and playing the fiddle and playing it hot. And Devil jumped on the hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what." Love Charlie Daniels. I got to see him once. He was awesome. Yes, he was. "What you doing, Les?" "I ain't doing nothing but sitting here, just chilling away." That's all. I seen him in concert too. Oh my God, he made that fiddle spark. Yes, he did. I like it. "Well, my name's Johnny, and it might be a sin. And I'll take that bet you're going to regret because I'm the best there's ever been." ZJ Young, hello. April, I'm off to bed, guys. Les, so glad I caught you live. Same here. Take care, hon. Night, everyone. Peace and love all. Thank you for coming, April. Thank you for staying up. You have a good night, hon. Oh, I have a recommendation on a series on Hulu. It's very good. What is it, Kit Kat? ZJ, how you been? I've been better. I'm getting better. I'm feeling good. I truly am. "Johnny, rosin up that bow and play that fiddle hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in Georgia, and um, Oh God. I binge watched all 3 seasons. It's called The Path. Never heard of it. Of course, I don't have Hulu. Well, I think I have Hulu. I don't know. I think I have it on the smart TV. What's it about? Keep you in my prayers. I have to have ear surgery here in a few months. Ooh. Ooh, for what, ZJ? See, a Urban Cowboy. Never did watch that movie. The first season is here on YouTube. The Path. We're going to have to remember that. The Cult Les. Ooh. Ooh. I like to learn about the cults. UE C-list. UE. You would have loved it. No, my sister watched it. I couldn't watch it. I think that was on at the time Spotlight. Well, it was years ago. I have a lot of ear problems. My eardrum and whole inner ear collapse. Ooh, jeezy cow. Oh man, the thought of that just. Because I know what that entails in there. Yes. Yeah, I love shows like that. Uh, Silas, why not? I'm not a country music fan at all. All right, I won't say that. There is some country that I like, and like Urban Cowboy was just not my kind of movie at all. It's my sister's kind of movie. Um, I just didn't like it. She was watching it, and I started watching it, and then I ended up roaming around the house doing my thing. Yeah, I bet it is painful, ZJ. Uh, 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 uh. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, you remember that one dude, that one Japanese cult leader? I forget his name. I will keep you updated on everything. Please do. Yeah, I know what that entails going in there. Dead serious. Okay, well, I just had a look at the trailer. Dope, I'll be watching. John Travolta, Deborah Winger, they were so cute together. Yeah, I just didn't get into it. Well, anyway, what was that Japanese cult leader? He's the one that set off that bomb or in the subway there in Japan. You guys remember when that happened? I think it happened in 87, 87 or 88. Well, my mom was I can't remember the guy's name. If you follow cults, and study up on them, you would know it if I said it. I'm gonna have to look it up. Well, anyway, my mom was there, and that was the subway they were supposed to take. And at the very last second, um, at the very last second, um, the Mayumi suggested they go somewhere. I forget where it was, and she said we'll get the next train. And mom's like, okay, I'm whatever, you know. And then we got news that it happened. And my dad was scared to death. We all were at the time, actually. We were all scared. We couldn't get a hold of mom for a long time. And so she finally called. ZJ said, subscribe to my channel if you like. Going to be giving some updates on my ear surgery, etc. Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome. If y'all want to keep up with ZJ's ear surgery she's going to be having. Yeah, it was scary, especially when your parent is all the way around the world, you know? And then it was so funny because my mom used to travel the world, and she would travel by herself. But we had enough exchange students growing up. She would go, but she would actually go there and back by herself. And she made all her own plans. She didn't use a travel agency. She did it all herself. And you remember when that boy was caned in Singapore? That boy was caned for spray painting cars, and the United States had to weigh in on their thing because he was going to be caned. My mom was there for that too. And she would spend like 6 to 8 weeks. I wouldn't want to travel by myself. Well, and back in the 80s, I guess it wouldn't be so bad. Like we say, start teaching line dancing lessons in the building next to me. No, and a big fat no. If I hear anything boot scooting boogie, boot and scooting music tonight, I'll be. Oh, poor Milky Way. I like that song, boot scooting boogie. Well, anyway, my mom was over there when they caned him. When that was all coming up and everything, and I think she left. I think she flew home like 2 or 3 days after it happened. And so, this is what she said, and it is true. Look, we expect people when they come to this country to follow our rules. When you go to other people's countries, you need to follow the rules. And she said, when you land in Singapore, there's a big old board of what their rules are, and you will abide by them. And she said, when you're in the tropics, because I know how just being on the coast will affect your home and your cars and things like that. Just living on the beach. Everybody thinks it's easy living on the beach. No, you really got to take care of everything. I mean, every day because of all that sand and shit, and it's blowing. But if you're living in the tropics and you got sand and stuff like that, a car is not a luxury for everybody to have. And so there's not as many cars as what you think in Singapore. And so people take care of them, and they really have to take care of them every day. So when you spray paint a car, you're punished. Oh my God, she picked to be in a few places at a bad time, but it is neat that she has traveled a lot. Yes, she has. She has went to interesting places. Yeah. Yes, she has. She's never been to Europe. She's always went to Asia. And so, but Singapore is where my granddad was. So, um, I miss where we going? McDonald. I already went. Matter of fact, I got my cheeseburger and fries in there, and I got my pop right there. I ring the bell on that one. Need to get to a karaoke bar soon and throw it out there. You should. Um, so when you destroy things in the tropics like that, you are punished, and they have caned people for hundreds of years. They know how to do it without hurting. Well, it's going to hurt without breaking a back or whatever. So I thought that was pretty cruddy even back then. I even said, you know what? He's over there. There's a big old sign when you come in to Singapore of what the rules are. And she said, and they don't play games. Back in the 80s, I don't know how it is today, but I know back in the 80s, she said if you got off the plane with blue or pink or purple or whatever color hair and a nose ring in and stuff, they'll put you back on the plane and send you out without you even going through customs. They will not let you through customs. That was in 87, 87, 88, somewhere around there. Um, so, you know, we expect them to follow the rules here. I guarantee you go to another country, you're following the rules there. And I think that kid got off way too easy compared to the other ones that had to go through the full gamut. I think he only got caned twice, where the other ones got caned like 5 or 6 times, something like that. I forget. See, Les, you need to get out there and record it. Yeah, Milky Way already left and went. Melissa Gayhart, night Les, night everybody. It's been really fun. I'm so glad I got to go on the field trip. It was so fun. I'm thinking about tomorrow just doing it and just go straight to Walmart. Just cause hell. But I gotta get off of here too. It's past my time. And I'm starting to get tired. Well, when you get up there to karaoke, set it on, have somebody go with you and record it on your phone or video recorder or whatever and videotape it and put it on your channel. There you go. But I'm gonna have to get going because I am getting tired and I need to get in my PJs and stuff. So um hey, I gotta watch. I'm thinking about it. I really am thinking about it. Just giving Walmart a hard time. Night, everyone. Night, Nicole. Night, Melissa. Celeste. Milky Way. ZJ. Degeneration. He's probably gone by now. Look out, Carrie. That's right. That's right. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. So I could take my meds and go to bed. Maybe. So everyone take care. Thank you for coming. And I'll see everyone tomorrow night. Bye, everybody.